Sheryl Swoopes is racist. She's actually racist. She's racist and she's jealous. And there's a lot of players in the WNBA. I'm not going to say all of them, but she represents a whole lot of WNBA players who are racist and jealous. That is what she is. It's the truth. And I'm not afraid to say it. You know, there's a Bible verse I want to lay down, so when I get into my talking points, I can refer back to it. It's Matthew 12:34. This is Jesus, and he's speaking to the Pharisees. He says, "You brood of vipers, how can you speak good when you are evil? For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks." These people, Sheryl Swoopes, she just spent a long time on Gilbert Arenas' podcast, his show, trying to convince these people and all the viewers that the WNBA players aren't jealous. But out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. We can literally look at what you say, hear what you say, analyze it, and realize that you're jealous. You cannot hide it. I can look at your eyes and see your jealousy. You are very jealous of Caitlin Clark. It is very true. A lot of players, not just you, hate Caitlin. And I hate to put it on the whole league because there's really good players in W. Like Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston is a ball of joy. I would really hate for everybody just to look at WNBA players as terrible when you got people who are actually decent like Aaliyah Boston. I really like Aja Wilson's press conference the other day. I don't agree with everything she says, but she seems like she at least is, able to stand on her opinions. Sheryl Swoopes can't stand on her opinions. She literally said Angel Reese is a better basketball player than Caitlin Clark. And then the way she backs that up is by literally going into a race conversation. There's no reason to pick Angel Reese over Caitlin Clark, but I'm not going to spend time debating that because it's so stupid. The woman is 30% on her layups right now. She's averaging I'm not going to go there. I'm going to abstain. She's only picking Angel Reese because Angel Reese is black. She literally hates Caitlin Clark just because Caitlin Clark is white. These WNBA players hate Caitlin Clark because she's different. She's different in what two ways? Well, for one, she's popular, way more popular, has way more traction. And for two, she's white. That's the two ways she's different. And so from that, they make the conclusion that she's more popular because she's white. But then they always leave out the fact that Caitlin Clark's just more exciting. They always leave out the fact that Caitlin Clark is just a better basketball player than anybody that ever has come out of college in WNBA history. They say, oh, she's popular, she's white. She's popular because she's white. But then you literally leave out the fact that she's the greatest college basketball player when it comes to the women's sport ever. Ever. Literally. She broke all the records. All of them. Every single one. Well, literally not everyone, but enough. A freaking enough. She's the most exciting player I've ever seen in the WNBA, ever. It made me freaking buy the league pass the other day. I ain't no freaking amateur. I bought the league pass the other day. I bought the league pass. I know this. She's that exciting. I spent my money on that. She's that exciting. The reason she's popular is not because she's white. It's because she's exciting. And y'all keep calling this race card. Y'all keep acting like y'all are victims. Every single time I see anybody talking about Angel Reese in a sympathetic way, oh, all these comments she's getting online about racism. She is getting comments. But then Caitlin is getting 10 times more. And they're worse, in my opinion. By me saying that Caitlin Clark is experiencing it on a higher level does not mean that the racism that Angel Reese is experiencing online is not real. But we're not going to sit here and be oblivious to the fact that it's happening on the other side. Racism is racism, sure. There's racist people out there. But you're not a victim anymore. And that's what I'm mad at. You're trying to act like a victim as if it's not happening on the other side. You're trying to combat racism with racism. That's the part I don't like. Y'all are saying Angel Reese is experiencing all this racism. Sure, whatever. I haven't seen as much of it as I've seen of the Caitlin Clark racism, but whatever. But if your combat to that racism on Angel Reese is racism on Caitlin Clark, you are racist. You are racist. You are evil because it comes out of your mouth. How could you speak good when you were evil? You speak evil. We can see it. You are jealous. You literally just went on a podcast, said that Angel Reese was better than Caitlin Clark, and gave no reason why. This woman, a 31-minute podcast where she literally says, I think, then proceeds to not prove what she thinks and just go on to the next, I think this, I think that. This woman has no class. Just pure jealousy. No reason to hate Caitlin Clark. She said Caitlin Clark was a bully. Guys, Caitlin Clark is a bully. This is the type of stuff I can't take this. Why are we calling Caitlin Clark a bully? What exactly? I'm so tired. Did she call Kennedy Carter a bully? Did she call Kennedy Carter a bully? Did she call Angel Reese a bully? Cause those are the ones that freaking are abusing Caitlin Clark on the court. That's why I'm trying to make an argument that the abuse that Kennedy Carter and Angel Reese are giving to Caitlin Clark is just basketball. She's saying it's just basketball. It's just basketball. That's her argument. It's just basketball. It's not just basketball. If it was just basketball, these are the same people. I bet Sheryl Swoopes. Somebody go. I don't know if she has a Twitter. Somebody go find if she liked a tweet about Draymond Green needed to be suspended from the NBA, because these are the same women who say some bullcrap like Draymond Green needs to be gone from the NBA because he hit Yusuf Nurkic. And then they'll look at Kennedy Carter literally pushing Caitlin Clark to the ground from her blind spot and say it's just basketball. The same women. The same women. It's so crazy to me. It's literally racism. Y'all literally are blinded by racism. You only like Angel Reese because she's black, and you only hate Caitlin Clark because she's white. There's no other reason. The only reason somebody would look at literal physical abuse on a basketball court and then say, oh, that's just basketball, is they're blinded by some type of hate, some type of evil thing in their heart. And in this case, it's racism. It's racism. Please stop it. Stop it. It's just so stupid. Like, why are we saying Angel Reese is a better basketball player than Caitlin Clark? She's literally not. She's not, man. Like, can we please, like, she's literally not. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like, we're just going to sit here and act like we're just going to live in La La Land because she's black. I'm not going to do that. Y'all can do that. But I'm not going to do that. We're not going to sit here and live in La La Land because Angel Reese is black. Because she's black and you wanna be with the movement and you want to support your fellow brothers and sisters. Yeah, you can do that. But we gon' like the Ben Daniel podcast says, we call a spade a spade. A spade is a spade. She's not better than Caitlin Clark. She's just not. She's not better than Caitlin Clark. It's the truth. And it would have been different if she would have gave us an argument as to why Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark. But she gives us no argument. Do you know what she says? She goes on to talk about racism. Just racism. And it's always black racism. Always racism on black people. But it's never about the racism that is given to white people. This woman is talking about racism on black people while being racist. That's crazy. She's literally combating racism with racism. You cannot speak good when you are evil. You literally cannot. Angel Reese, she talked about she likes how Angel Reese has handled all the hate. I do not like how Angel Reese has handled all the hate. She's so biased that she said she likes how Angel Reese speaks in the press conference. I don't like how Angel Reese speaks in the press conference at all. People are talking about she's ghetto. She sounds ghetto. She sounds like she has no home training in the press conferences. She's talking ridiculously. Ridiculously. She's making excuses. She's talking about some people have a special whistle. I don't like it at all. I can see Angel Reese's conceit in the press conference. That's the truth. I don't like how Angel Reese has been in the press conference, but Sheryl Swoopes does. It's biased on all accords. On all accords. You want to talk about people are being racist for Caitlin Clark. They're being racist. They're using Caitlin Clark's name to spew racism. Y'all want to talk about that? Okay. Well, guess what? Let's talk about the fact that Angel Reese, all of her supporters, or not all of them, most of her supporters today are just black activists. They don't even like her game. There's no way Sheryl Swoopes enjoys watching Joakim Noah, the girl version of Joakim Noah, as Mick Talk Hoops would say. No, there's no way she enjoys watching that. Ever. Ever. There's no way. She doesn't. I'm out.